on anybody standing in the way of what I dream for.
What's up guys, it's your boy Darkskin, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the Echo build that I've been using recently, and it's been helping me carry a lot of my games. Now if you guys don't know, whenever Echoes pick their band, I usually default to Galio, which is more of a bruisery type of AP champion. And the build that I was, or a little bit of the build that I was using on Galio, I decided to try out on Echo and test some things out to see if I could get some just to see if it would work or see how it worked, and come to find out it has been working quite well. So I'm going to be showing you guys this build, so if you guys want to use this, you can stomp a lot of your low elo games. And the reason why I say that is because this build allows Echo to still do a lot of burst damage, dish out a lot of damage, but while he's decently tanky so that he doesn't get one shot. And in not getting one shot, you're able to outplay a lot of these people that you know, in higher elos would otherwise kill you a lot faster. So starting out, I've been using Nashor's Tooth Rush, and the reason why I've been using this, I know a lot of people, you know, opt for Lich Bane, which, you know, Lich Bane's a perfectly good item. A lot of people use Luden's Echo. If you guys want to use those items still, that's perfectly fine. They work with this build as well. But I like Nashor's Tooth just because of the attack speed, right? If I don't one-shot somebody, I can kill them in 1 or 2 auto attacks. This also gives me split push capabilities, on top of if I am forced to go jungle in any capacity, I can you know, kill camps a lot quicker with the attack speed. On top of it just feels really nice to practice passive a lot faster. It's pretty much the same reason why people run Nashor's Tooth on normal League of Legends. Just all of the stuff that we know and love from Nashor's Tooth, you know. But in this game, you can run it first item, and you don't got to build anything else, you know, that you want to do. Anyway, so I run Nashor's Tooth. Second item, I rush into Ionian Stasis, right? You want to get the cooldown reduction, you want to get the stopwatch. The reason why you go this second is because the outplay potential. You know, once you get Nashor's Tooth, you're now able to skirmish and fight people at a decent amount. So getting this item allows you to dive people and not die. It allows you to outplay people and not die. You can, you know, W stopwatch. You can dive somebody's, you know, stopwatch to reset aggro, or whatever the case may be. There's a lot of application you can use with Ionian Stasis. Not to mention, you're going to be getting the cooldown reduction, so all your abilities are on lower cooldown and everything like that. So I Nashor's Tooth into, you know, Ionian Stasis Rush, and then after that, you start building not super tanky, but decently tanky, because at this point you're already ahead, right? And so you being ahead, you want to make it so that anyone that is as far ahead as you or a little bit behind cannot kill you. You know, so we go into the Crystalline Reflector, which is going to be giving you armor, ability power, and ability haste. Now, the reason why this item is so good is because not only are you still getting ability power, and you're still getting ability haste, which is going to give you, you know, your abilities a lot faster, but it's now making you a little bit more tanky. Now, obviously, this is not like 100% concrete. You can change these items. There's many games where I won't go this, or if I'm just super fed, I might go Rabadon's, you know, second. There's multiple ways to do this, but this is the general gist of the build if it's like a linear path. So anyways, this just allows you to not get one shot. You know, more times often than not, you know, the AD champions, especially bruisers, are going to be the bane of Echo's existence. So I like to build this one first, just so that Echo can get tankier and he cannot die or get one shot super fast. Really, really good item in my opinion, especially it's still giving you the ability power and ability haste. So this is what I go after I get the first 2 items. You know, the next item is going to be Banshee's Veil. This is also giving you ability power and ability haste. Not to mention the magic resist as well, and you get a spell shield. So if there's any champion that, you know, usually wants to do anything to you, they cannot do that. If there's a Malphite in the game, he's not going to knock you up. If there's, you know, whatever the case may be, they no longer have the ability to basically catch you off guard when you have your spell shield up. Now, after you run these 2 items, after you get these 2 defensive items, we're going full like offensive. Then you're gonna go into your Rabadons. Then you're gonna go into your Void Staff. this build is going to make you decently tanky while still allowing you to one-shot people. Now, I know what you're saying. Oh, well, you know, DS, if I build Nashor's Tooth into 3 relatively defensive items, I don't think, you know, they're not full defense because you're still getting ability power, ability haste, but they are relatively defensive items. How does this build work? Why does this build work? Well, the reason why this build works, and this is more so for low elo. This isn't like a super high elo build, right? Once you get the high elo, you're typically gonna want to go full AP, or if you're going bruiserish, you're probably gonna be rocking Conqueror, etc., etc., etc. But looking at the runes, this is why the build all comes together. This is why the build works. You're going to be running Electrocute, obviously, for the laning phase, early game damage, etc., etc. But if you guys don't know, lower elo gains tend to last longer. So you're going to be running Gathering Storm. Gathering Storm, every 3 minutes, you're going to get increased AP over and over and over. So the longer the game goes on, the more fed your character becomes. And Echo's best in the mid to late game, so you want to make it to the mid to late game. Early game is not that crazy, but we're not worried about that. Mid to late game, once your Gathering Storm has activated 4, 5, 6 times, now Echo's really gonna start being a menace to society. Moving on to his next rune, we rock Conditioning. Now, obviously, you know, a lot of people want to go for Hunter Titan, some people go for Bone Plating, some people go for Nullifying Worm, whatever. But Conditioning is one of the main reasons why Echo is going to be as disgusting as he is mid to late game, because you get 5 AR, you get 5 armor, 5 magic resist at 3 minutes, and every 2 minutes you're going to be getting 2 armor and magic resist. Tie this in with the Crystalline Reflector and the Banshee's Veil, and now Echo is getting even more tanky. And then on top of that, with the Gathering Storm, he's still going to be getting AP. So he's going to be even more tanky, and he's still going to be dishing out insane amount of damage. Add that along with Hunter Genius, you getting ability haste, and then every time you take down a champion, you get ability haste. Now, Echo's cooldowns are super low, Echo's dishing out ridiculous amounts of damage, and Echo is so tanky that nobody can one-shot him, and if you can't one-shot Echo, chances are he's going to one-shot you. So all of these things together is going to make Echo an insane character to play in the lower elos. And the reason why I say lower elos, once you start to getting to Diamond Plus, I'd say, you know, Diamond, Masters, etc., a lot of people are gonna, you know, start abusing their early game leads, right? If you go against an Aurelia in lower elo, they probably don't know how to play their character as well. They're probably not gonna abuse their champion as well. So Echo has allowed this leniency to basically carry him through to the mid to late game. Now, in higher elos, they will abuse their champions. If you're going against a Riven or Aurelia or whoever, they are going to try to push their lead before you can get to your power spikes. So this is a more of an early or lower elo type of build, but trust me when I tell you, this build is ridiculous. People, whether you split pushing, whether you're with your team, whatever the case may be, I've been destroying people with this build. And as I mean, you guys have been seeing the videos. I've been destroying people with this build. Obviously, you take Flash Ignite, and if you're in the jungle, you take Flash Smite. But yeah, so this is the build. I hope you guys enjoy it, and you know, test the build out for yourselves. You know, tweak it around if you want to. Let me know how it works for you guys. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
When I damage your delicate spine, please don't act out, shy and surprise. They be like, what you mean? What is your winning scheme?